This isn't just a train. It's a $72 billion marvel that literally pierces mountains. Welcome to the world's most ambitious project, where man challenges the very anatomy of the Earth. It begins on paper, thousands of CAD drawings mapping the impossible path through solid rock. Terrain scans map every centimeter. We must know the mountain better 1 millimeter off. And the physics of aerodynamics are recalculated for the tunnel's vacuum-like pressure. Materials designed to withstand the heat of friction and the vibration of speed. Failure is not an option. We look for flaws at the molecular level. Every kilometer is pre-calculated. We are building a straight line through a curved world. Simulations run for years, predicting landslides, earthquakes, and the unknown. Markers are placed. The war against the mountain is officially declared.
The plan is perfect. Now, we bring in the monsters.
Each machine is a building-sized predator, designed to eat rock and spit out progress.
The jaw is set. The mountain's time is running out.
A building-sized predator. This machine eats mountain rock and spits out the future of transportation. Operators monitor every micro vibration. One spike in torque means we've hit a geological. Thousands of tons of debris move through the machine's veins every single hour. The tunnel is reinforced as we move. These precast segments are the armor of the mountain piercer. High-pressure grout seals the mountain. We leave zero room for the earth to push back. The surface must be glass smooth. At 500 kilometers an hour, even a bump.
Ventilation is life. We push clean air into a world that hasn't seen light in millions of years.
Energy vanes are installed, powering the superconducting magnets of the Maglev. Safety lights illuminate the path. A $72 billion promise kept in the dark. 2 million pounds of force, moving the impossible 1 meter at a time.
The mountain is alive. We must respect its power or it will crush the project.
Curing is monitored in real time. Structural integrity is the only metric that matters. Automated logistics ensure the front lines never run out of steel. Groundwater is a constant threat. We pump out millions of liters to keep the floor bone dry. Meter by meter, the mountain is losing. The train is coming. These aren't tracks. They are the arteries of a magnetic beast. Precision is non-negotiable. A $72 billion puzzle. Every piece weighs tons, but fits within microns. Embedded within the walls are the coils, the source of the invisible force that defies gravity. Maintaining 4 Kelvin, a temperature colder than deep space, right inside a mountain. Lasers map the magnetic field. Even a hair's width of deviation is a catastrophic failure. 10 millimeters. That is the distance between a smooth flight and a high-speed collision. Power is engaged. The invisible hands of electromagnetism are ready to lift. Millions of calculations per second, ensuring every magnet pulses in perfect rhythm. The coils don't just lift, they push. A magnetic wave moving at 500 kilometers an hour. Safety is baked into the physics. If the power fails, the air itself stops the train. The heartbeat of the system. Keeping the nitrogen flowing, keeping the train flying. A nervous system for the mountain, sensing every tremor, every temperature change. Seamless, absolute. The rail must be a single, unbroken line of magnetic force. Even a speck of dust can cause a magnetic drag. We polish to a mirror finish. Raw power, tamed by Japanese engineering. Fueling the mountain piercer. The first lift. Gravity has lost its grip. Japan is ready to fly. Perfect stability. Faster than a jet. Smoother than a cloud.
The road is set. Now, we bring in the Titan.
This is the Falcon's body. Hand-laid carbon fiber, designed for the physics of impossible speed. 10 times stronger than steel, lighter than titanium. The composite structure is a masterpiece of strength. We don't just weld, we bond. Aerospace-grade adhesives lock the shell forever. At 500 kilometers an hour, even a millimeter of gap is a catastrophic failure. The nervous system. Fiber optic lines that compute every millisecond of flight data. The heart of the Falcon's lift. The superconducting magnets, chilled to absolute zero. Airtight is non-negotiable. If the seal fails, the tunnel's vacuum collapses the pod. The body is ready. The magnetic arteries are set. Now, we integrate. The first contact isn't physical. Electromagnetism takes over, pulling the Falcon into its magnetic cradle. Millions of checks every single second. Total automation.
The final human seal. Proof of Japanese perfection. The carbon falcon leaves the nest. The flight through the mountain is next. The carbon falcon is fueled by pure magnetism, 100 tons, ready to defy the laws of the Earth.
Liftoff. We have officially left the ground without ever leaving the track. The piston effect. At these speeds, the air in the tunnel acts like a solid wall of pressure.
Aerostabilization. We cut through the mountain's atmosphere like a hot knife through ice. 500 kilometers per hour. Inside a mountain. This is the fastest flight on land.
To the passenger, the mountain is a blur. To the machine, it's a calculated path. The magnets hold. Absolute zero stability amidst the chaos of supersonic motion. We don't just move fast, we move silently, engineering the sound of the future. Physics is our brake. The air itself becomes the anchor in case of power loss. $72 billion. Decades of work. One perfect flight.
Japan has redefined the horizon. The mountain has been conquered.
From a dream on paper to the backbone of a new era. This is the $72 billion miracle. The Falcon's beak. Designed to shatter the air pressure at 500 kilometers per hour. Protection against the invisible. We shield the passengers from the massive magnetic field below. A vacuum outside, a sanctuary inside. The pod is a pressurized space capsule on rails. The fuel is cold. Keeping the magnets alive is a 24-hour battle against heat. Eyes on the gap. We monitor the 10-millimeter levitation space with laser vision. The last line of defense. Carbon ceramic pads that can survive 2,000 degrees. Charging the beast, we pump megawatts into the capacitors in heartbeats. Friction is the enemy. Even a raindrop is too much drag for this machine. A train of the future, modular, magnetic, and completely autonomous.
We see the invisible. Thermal mapping the tunnel to ensure the path is clear.
Certified, locked, ready for the $72 billion flight. The mission of a generation. Built by Japan, powered by the future.
Into the mountain, into history.
Excellence is etched in the rock. The $72 billion miracle is now a reality.